Hey guys, Ethan with Topo Toppers. Just want to take a moment today to discuss some of our solar options. We offer 200 watt panels and 100 watt panels, both from Renogy. What you're seeing here today is our 200 watt on top of Rincon. Now on the Rincons, we always standard putting them up front here just to help with the weight on the roof. Now they're all bolt through with these Z brackets up front here, so we bolt right through the roof. All sealed up there, so we don't need to worry about any water intrusion. And then over on the driver's side here, we have an entry gland with two MC4 connectors. So once the panel gets on, you just plug right into those connectors. Makes it super simple and easy. If you wanted to opt to get just an entry gland without a solar panel, that's also something that we offer. That way you can have the gland up there if you wanted to add your own panels, or if you wanted to add more than we offer here. And it's really simple. You can just plug them right in with that gland already up there, and all the wiring is already run into the camper as well. All right, so here we've got a 100 watt panel on a Badlander camper. Now our 100 watts are going to be a little bit smaller and narrower, obviously, so they're a little more compatible for our smaller campers like the Badlanders and Mesas. We don't offer our larger 200 watt panels on these campers, but if you did want to get two of the 100 watts, that is something we can do. We just put one up front and one in the rear, so you can still get that 200 watts of energy. We just need to use a little bit of a smaller setup on those panels is all. They are still compatible with the L-track as well. This customer has 8-foot L-track, so L-track is still extended all the way to the front of the roof here, and our panel still fits in between them, so you can still utilize your roof racks and different accessories with this L-track and solar on here. All of them are just standard with a entry gland with MC4 connectors, so it makes it really simple to just plug right in. And then all of that wiring is already run directly inside the camper for you and run down to the back. So whatever station or battery you're going to be using, it's really simple to just plug right in, having that gland already up here and ready to go. All right, so now we're inside the camper here. So for all of our solar, as long as all of our electrical, everything's just going to be run along the driver's side of the camper here. Now, if you wanted to opt to get it on the passenger side, that's definitely something we can do as well. You just have to let us know. But everything's just going to be run along the roof on the top here, comes down the side of the hinge panels, and then runs up to the front of the camper. So for all of them, we have, about 5 or 6 feet of lead on the wiring here, and then it all just comes out to either a barrel plug or an XT60 plug, depending on which power station you have. So we just standardized the 8mm barrel plugs, but we do offer the XT60s in-house here. So if it was something where you needed an XT60, make sure you just mention it on your invoice, and we can make sure that we put the right plug in there for you. If you ended up getting a solar entry gland without a panel, this is what it would look like inside the camper. So we have about a foot or so of wire coming down here where the switch panel will be, just to these MC4 connectors. So the wiring's already run throughout the whole camper, so all you would really need to do here is just plug your panels up on the roof, connect those via those connectors, and then down here you would do the same. Get some sort of plug similar to this. This one is just a barrel plug on the end, but you can get them with XT60s or whatever plug is compatible with your system. And it would just plug right into our provided wiring. And then you can plug that right into your power station, and this way all the wiring's already done. All you really need to do is get the adapter and the solar panels, and you're good to go. You don't need to worry about running any electrical through your camper. All right, so here we are on the roof of one of our customers' campers here. And if you want to end up just getting the entry gland for the solar, that's a good option if you want to go with these flat Renogy panels. Now, these aren't something that we offer here at the shop. But if you do end up getting a gland, this is an option you can do, whereas this person just VHB'd these on here, and then they just connect up right through that entry gland. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. If you have any more questions about our solar setup, or if your solar is going to be compatible for what we're using here, feel free to just give us a call or email us. We always like the feedback, and we'll be glad to answer any of those questions for you.